3, 2, 1.
What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, March 9th, 2018. Are you anything like me? And last night, maybe you didn't get that much sleep because you were up buying the dip on Twitter. That was me last night. I couldn't fall asleep. I was just like watching the charts. I was on Twitter trying to update on price action. So if you're not on Twitter, follow me over there. We have some fun over there. And Litecoin's just going crazy. And the market's going crazy and people kind of going crazy. I got some pretty negative comments yesterday about my buy the dip video because that's what I do. But I want to actually underline this video by saying real quick, these videos, I started this YouTube channel for fun. I want to kind of document my approach to Litecoin, particularly Litecoin and my investment and the way I watch the markets, the way I buy the dips. That's why I started this channel. I'm not here to pump anything. I'm not here to pump Litecoin. I'm just here to have some fun, and hopefully you guys can have some fun as well. So right now, if we just kind of jump in, we can look at coin market cap, and we have Litecoin at number 5. But what I just love, I'll just do a nice little refresh real quick to see where we are. But there we go. Look at that, Litecoin at 2.67%, and the rest of the market's still in the red slightly. Some Cardano is still down 9.31. But look at that, Litecoin with the gains. Way to go, Litecoin fam. Give me pounds. I think that's awesome. And let's look at the fun stuff. Let's look at the charts because there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot that we just need to watch as usual. What's new? So first thing, let's talk about this candle forming, this daily, which actually right now, as of right now, looks beautiful. We have a nice bullish hammer on the daily, and this actually is followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles on the daily. So we have to wait and watch to see how this daily closes. It will be a nice sign if it closes green, specifically if it closes with this upward buying pressure. And that's really what a hammer is. You have more buying pressure towards, and that's what's pushing the candle up to look like a hammer. Now, let's watch what happens with that. I might even do a video a little bit later to kind of update this video, because right now we're kind of in the middle of some price action. We're in the middle of some movement, and I don't know what's going to happen. So we can also take a quick look at the RSI on the daily, which was a beautiful sign to see us really just pretty much bounce off the 40, and always a good sign. Never really want to go below 40 on the RSI, and we want to stay above it as much as possible. And especially when you have a bounce off that like that, very good sign, indicative of a possible reversal. So, and just keep in mind, I put this video out there about buying the dip and buying in this area yesterday because it was possible for this to happen, for us to revisit this area. And when you're in a continuation pattern like the symmetrical triangle that you see here, right, with these lower highs and these higher lows, that was a terrible drawing, but these higher lows, there you go. It's always realistic to anticipate visiting the bottom of the triangle. That's why it's a pattern. Even if we revisited the bottom at 140 last night, right? We're still creating a higher low from this previous double bottom. So I know there was a lot of people freaking out, and I was kind of just there like, how low are we gonna go? I was kind of just anticipating and waiting to buy even heavier than I was last night in the 160s, because that's where I was, like right in between 11 and 12 o'clock, I think is when I bought probably the most, and it was in the 160s. So I just want to put that out there that we're in this continuation pattern for a reason. It's a pattern. And within that, there are rules, there are boundaries. Now, if we broke through the bottom of this bottom support, then that's a different video to talk about. That's a different thing. But that's not what happened. We took a dip, and we're within this continuation pattern, and it's a very healthy move in my opinion. So let's see what happens with this daily candle. And then secondly, what I would like to point out is if we take we can measure this triangle as a whole. Typically, in these continuations patterns and the symmetrical triangle, if you're waiting for a breakout, the rule of thumb is 80% through to the apex, right? To the end of this triangle is typically where the most powerful breakout will occur. Now, right now, let's actually look at where we are. We can just take it from right here, it's fine, to the end. We're at 133 days, right? Now we can take that 133 and we can see where we actually are. We're at 89 days. So what I'll do, I'll take out my calculator and I will divide 89 by 133, 66% to the apex. So we're not at 80% yet. And for nice context, I want to go back to this triangle that I've talked about multiple times before, back in, let's see, August to November area. And let's measure that. Let's see what took place here. We can kind of just take it from there to the edge. We're around 94. Let's do 93 to the breakout, 73. So 73 divided by 93, 78%. Okay, right around 80% to the apex is where this breakout occurred in that continuation pattern. So we're not quite there yet with where we are now. So that's another thing to keep an eye on. And I'm not going to do the math now to see exactly where 80% would be, but it's probably generally right around in this area. So that is that. Let's keep an eye on this symmetrical triangle. We're trading within it. This can be our next high or low, and that will be fine. And also, let's keep an eye on this daily candle to see how it closes. We definitely need some volume if we're going to have some nice movement up. So let's keep an eye on volume as well. We've had volume, and you can even, if you want to get a good clear picture of that green hammer that's forming, you can look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour really gives you a nice clear picture of what's going on within that candle. And even on the 4 hour, you can see this hammer formed at the bottom last night when we did dip down to the 150s. So these are some things to watch today. Like I said, hopefully I'll find some time later and I'll do another update video. I will do my best, but right now we have some action. Litecoin doing its thing. It's holding strong. It's holding its own. We're number 5. I can see the flipping happening slowly but surely. And let me know your thoughts. Did you buy the dip last night? Were you up last night? Were you even watching? I bought the dip. Was talking to a lot of people on Twitter. Was just having fun with it. Not a bad thing. Market looks healthy right now in my opinion. Litecoin looks awesome. I'm long-term bullish as always. I appreciate you. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. We have some fun over here at Crypto Capital Venture. I appreciate all of you subscribers, just for commenting, for liking, and for watching. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video, and God bless.